It's been 1 year since the PS5 and the Xbox Series X has come out. Which one's had the better year? Which one should you get going forward? Let's find out. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Dad Hut. Today we've got a really good one for you. But first, before we get started, I'm going to have you hit that subscribe button, because that's what every YouTuber does, right? They tell you to hit the subscribe button. So I dare you, hit the button.
Push the button. Push the goddamn button! You heard what she said.
All right, I really appreciate it. It really helps the channel out a lot. But let's jump right into this. The PS5 and the Xbox Series X have been out for 1 year. Which one of these have had the better first calendar year of their system life? Both of these systems are still extremely difficult to find in the stores. They are still being scalped, and that is just a really, really sad situation. We are 1 year later for both of these systems, and you cannot walk into your local Target, Walmart, Best Buy, whatever it might be, and just pick one of these systems up. Over a year, you still cannot get them. They're still being scalped. The way both of these companies handled their releases of these systems, I think they can do a better job getting these systems into the hands of players who actually want to play the games and play the systems instead of scalpers. Same thing with the retailers. I think they all kind of just dropped the ball. I've been lucky enough to get my hands on both, but there's still people out there who can't even get their hands on one. So again, this has just been terrible from the start. But if you had a choice and you could walk into the store and get one, which one should you get? And which one has had that better first year? So let's hop right into it. So now, I had a friend tell me that their favorite system is always going to be the system that their other friends are playing on. And that's probably going to be true for a lot of you, that it doesn't matter what Xbox or PlayStation do, because you're going to play mostly the third-party titles, your Call of Duties and Assassin's Creeds and things like that. And all of the, PlayStation and Xbox can both play those, no problem. And you want to play with your friends, so you're going to play with whatever system your friends get. I just understand that's a reality for a lot of you. But let's say you don't really do online gaming much, or you don't have friends and you're just going to play with whoever's online. It doesn't really matter to you. Or maybe you're going to get both systems and you want to figure out which one you should get first. I think there's a clear winner for the first year, and that is the PlayStation 5. The games that have come out for the PlayStation 5, and I'm strictly talking about next-gen games here. I'm not talking about the Xbox Library Pass or last year's or last system's games, or the PlayStation Plus Pass, or the exclusive titles they've had for PlayStation 4. I'm putting all of that aside. If you've played the last gen, then playing them on the new systems isn't why you're getting a new system. You're getting it for the next gen games. And PlayStation 5 has had some bangers. They've had there's 2 Game of the Year nominees that have come out on the PlayStation 5 that are console exclusives to the PlayStation 5. One you can only play on the PlayStation 5, and that's Ratchet and Clank. And the other being Deathloop, which you can play on PC or PlayStation 5. But if you want to play it on a console right now, you have to play it on a PlayStation 5. These are Game of the Year nominees that you have to play on a PlayStation 5 if you're looking for a console. Not to mention games like Returnal, who has been, a lot of people love it, a lot of people hate it, but it's got, critically acclaimed. It's a good game. Kena Bridge of Spirits, I believe. I know that's up for another award. I think Art Direction. Just a wonderful game. PlayStation 5. Got to play it on PlayStation and PC, but you cannot play that on the Xbox. If you look at the Xbox and you look at what games have come out for it, there isn't one yet. I know Halo's coming. Forenza has just come out, but that just came out this week. We're 1 year in, and there isn't that title that you need to go buy an Xbox Series X for. It's just not there yet. Yes, Halo is coming. Xbox has bought up a lot of studios, and Bethesda, and Fable's coming, and Starfall, and Elder Scrolls 6 in 20 years. But that's down the line. PlayStation has those 2. They've got God of War Ragnarok coming out. They've got Horizon Forbidden West coming out in February, I believe. So both are going to have games that are you're going to want to play. So you're going to end up having to get both of them if you want to play them, or a really good PC along with it. But 1 year into it, I mean, PlayStation is just head and shoulders above what Xbox has done for the first year. Now, that's not saying it's going to be the same going forward, but if you look at just the first calendar year, there's no reason to buy an Xbox Series X during that first year. Yes, Halo's coming out next month, and that is going to be a huge seller for them, but it took 13 months to get there. So PlayStation has had the better year. I think it is the better system. I know that the haptic feedback has been a huge plus for me. Just playing Call of Duty on it, and the feel of the guns on it. Using Astro's Playroom is kind of a demo for the haptic feedback. It's going to be a huge plus. I think all systems are going to have to do this going forward. Xbox is going to have to come up with their own to kind of compete with that. I don't think that's going to be any reason somebody's going to pick the PlayStation over the Xbox. When it all comes down to it, it's going to be the games. What games do you want to play? Are you, a Microsoft Halo, Bethesda now, Sea of Thieves kind of person? Are you a God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, Ratchet and Clank, things like that? Sony seems to always win on the exclusive, though Xbox is catching up. But my opinion, after 1 year, both have failed as far as getting the systems out to the consumers. But if you had your pick, I think the PlayStation has done a better job first calendar year. We'll see what happens going forward. We got some big games coming out in the next year for both systems. So that is my opinion on the system, the console wars 1 year into it. PlayStation with a lead, but that lead could be easily gobbled up by Xbox next year. We'll have to just revisit this every year and see where they all stand. If this video helped you at all, please hit that like button, subscribe. It's free to you. It costs you nothing. It helps the channel. And we'll see you on the next one, guys.